Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. Welcome to Thursday.
We're almost there. We're almost to Friday.
I know this is a really short week for me. I have no right to be like, yeah, one more day.
I'm off tomorrow. So
oh, good. So short week. Short weeks are good.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you caught Idol last night. I have to say, I feel very excited because, you know, what's her name? A little cutie, Skylar, the country girl.
Yeah.
She's so good. She's been rocking these cool clothes. I don't know if you've noticed. She had this awesome leather jacket last night. Very similar to this kind of shirt. It's a Double D Ranch is the name of the brand. That's where I get a Trudy at down in Old Town over at Wild Rose, and they have all the clothes. And I keep watching for him because she said, "Oh, watch for Skylar. She'll be wearing our brand, this brand on the show."
Oh,
and she wore it last night. And she rocked it. And I don't know if you caught the show. It was probably one of the best Idol episodes I've ever seen. They gave 5 standing ovations. The judges.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and Stevie Nicks was a mentor, which was very, very cool.
I love Stevie.
But you know who rocked it the best? The best of all the night was Elise, the one from New Jersey. She did Led Zeppelin, A Whole Lot of Love. Wow.
I love that song.
Right?
I'd love to hear a girl sing that.
Yes, I'm telling you, you have to watch tonight's show for the results because you'll see a recap, and it was a spectacular show. They all stepped up their game, so I highly recommend. You know, all these other talent shows I think are coming up right now, and you know, I think Idol sometimes is falling in the shadows a little, but I think last night it was kind of like, you know what, there's a lot of other competition right now on television. We need to step it up, and they did.
Good.
It was awesome.
That's good.
Now, wouldn't it be nice to be rich?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Then we can all step up our game in life. Well, the Mega Millions jackpot has reached a record $500 million. What would you do? Right?
Yeah.
What would you do with $500 million? Or, well, after taxes, about $359,000, but who's counting?
Right.
What would you do?
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Would we see you at work next week?
Wait, it's only $359,000?
After taxes. Yeah, because
no, it had to be $359 million.
$359 million?
Yes. Yeah. Because it's like, if you think about it, it can go.
You know what? The sun really affected me in Florida. You're right. Okay, even better. Not that I see $359,000 right now sounds really good to me, so I didn't.
Yeah, that would be great too. But
what would you do with that kind of money, though? Seriously. Would you come back to work ever?
No, I'd travel the world.
I'd
be gone. Kristen would be gone.
Bye, Kristen. At least you'd know what the weather would be like around the world.
I would just, my passion would go to weather and not doing anything else with it, but just studying it.
I think I would have to
cross the world.
Well, I'd have to definitely pay back some family members for all the help they've given me over the years. I think we'd have to do that first, pay off the bills, and then who knows what's next. But the next drawing is tomorrow, so investing $1 would be nice. You could walk away with a whole lot of money.
That's right.
Whole lot of it. I think I'm going to do it. Have you bought a ticket yet?
I haven't yet. And I know Elizabeth's going to buy a ticket. I'm pretty sure if she hasn't already. Let's check in with our KRQE News 13 anchor, Elizabeth Alvarez, for this morning's headlines. Have you gotten that ticket yet?
Not yet, but I'm buying 5 tickets, ladies.
Actually,
we have a pool going on here in the KRQE newsroom. So Rebecca, our executive producer, is collecting $5.
What about me?
Want to pitch in?
I haven't pitched in yet. We want to join.
She's here. She's collecting money.
Okay, good to know. Maybe we all have some good luck.
You never know.
You never know.
Good morning to you at home. Police in Santa Fe this morning have a warning for parents. Keep an eye on your kids. They've got some reports of some suspicious people near schools. Some of them are even asking kids if they need a ride. Police say within the last 2 weeks, they've received 4 different calls of lurkers hanging around schools trying to get kids to go with them. Now, the most recent case happened on Monday near Edward Ortiz Middle School. Police say 4 teens were walking to another school about a mile away when they were approached. The suspect description in that case was 2 males, possibly in their 20s and balding. And a similar situation happened last week on the other side of town at Adiala Elementary. In that case, a 5th grader was walking home and was stopped by a driver. Police say the cases don't appear to be related.
In one of the other descriptions, they gave us a Hispanic male in the blue pickup truck, and the next one was in one of the rusty colored trucks. They said there was a heavier set female and also another male.
Because they don't appear to be related, it's actually causing it to be quite difficult for police to catch these people or at least stop them for questioning. A lot of parents have also told us that they won't be letting their kids walk alone or even with friends to school anymore, at least for a while. Jerome Block Jr. is not in prison this morning. Nope. Instead, he is at home after a judge sentences him to supervised probation. The sentencing came down yesterday. Block's he's had a rough couple of months here. He quit his job at the Public Regulation Commission after he admitted to stealing taxpayer money and having a drug addiction. His plea deal for that sent him to drug court, but he kept on getting in trouble and kicked out. Then he underwent a mental evaluation. So Judge Michael Vigil has now sentenced Block to 4.5 years probation. Prosecutors are saying that's a mistake and that Block will just go right back to his old habits. An accused repeat DWI offender pleads not guilty to new charges. Scott Owens entered the plea of not guilty to aggravated DWI in court yesterday. Police say he failed a field sobriety test when they pulled him over for speeding on St. Patrick's Day. Owens was previously acquitted of vehicular homicide. Cops say and believe that he killed 4 Santa Fe teenagers after they say he was driving drunk and crashed into their vehicle back in 2009. However, a jury in that case felt that the state did not have enough information to find him guilty. Owens, by the way, does have a 2001 drunk driving conviction. Santa Fe police say they are looking for a family of thieves this morning. Check this out. Cops say they were all caught on tape here, teaching their little girl how to steal from a Santa Fe movie rental store on Sunday. Would you believe this? Police say the whole family was working together to rip off this store. Watch now as an older man acts as a lookout while the younger man snatches a DVD from its case. Then the little girl here, according to police, is helping to cover their tracks.
She takes her shirt and wipes her father's fingerprints off the case.
Yeah, that is just a shame. Store managers think that this family has done this before, and they're hoping someone will recognize them and call police. Protesters have some harsh words for the Albuquerque Police Department. They were in front of police headquarters again yesterday, protesting all the police shootings in the past few years. They even had a sign that read, APD stands for not Albuquerque Police, but another person dead. Most of the 40 or so protesters have connections to the 23 people police have shot since 2010, including Mike Gomez. He spoke to us. He tells us an officer shot and killed his son last year when he was holding a cooking spoon.
It could happen to them next. They may think that all of our families are angry and we want revenge. That's not it. We want accountability.
The protest comes after police shot and killed 2 people in Albuquerque last week. And that wraps it up for your Thursday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt Morrow, Kristen Van Dyke, and me every weekday morning on KRQE News 13 beginning at 4:30 a.m. Kristen, Nikki, I'm going to send it back to you.
Thanks, Elizabeth. There's got to be a lot better things you can be teaching your kids other than how to be a thief.
Isn't that horrible?
It's horrible. We're sitting here like, what?
I know.
That's a sick
It's very
thing.
sad.
Very sad. Well, hopefully they'll get their act together now that they've been discovered on television.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll be on the trail of more of that kind of bad behavior.
Yeah.
So, thank you for that. Speaking of bad behavior.
Bad behavior, of course. Bad behavior, Lindsay Lohan, they go hand in hand. Yeah. She is currently in negotiations, though, to appear in an upcoming episode of the hit Fox series Glee, which comes back. It returns in 2 weeks.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It's reported that Lindsay will actually play herself. She'll be appearing as a guest celebrity judge during Nationals, which is always one of the best episodes of the season. Now, there's no word yet as to who will join her on the panel, but past guests, you may remember, have included Olivia Newton-John and Josh Groban. So, not a bad group to be a part of.
Is she going to be doing any community service?
I don't know. That would be good, though.
I don't know.
Well, that would be good.
In other Glee news, Whoopi Goldberg is confirmed as a guest star on the show, playing Professor Carmen Thibodeau, who guides Lee Michelle's character Rachel and Chris Colfer's Kurt through their auditions to get into the prestigious New York College for the Performing Arts.
Yes, because as you know, a lot of these kids are graduating on the show this year, but as we've reported here on New Mexico Style, they're not going anywhere as far as the show is concerned. So they're going to have some kind of
high school.
No, they're hoping. Well, they're hoping to get into the school, the big performing arts school. So this is the
So Glee college years.
Yeah, the college years. Well, 90210 did a very good job of that back in the day. So We'll
and
see
Saved
what
by the Bell.
happens.
Did a semi-okay job of it.
That was a funny show. Embarrassingly, I watched it religiously. Yes. Now, here's an interesting story about somebody who's not embarrassing to talk about. News veteran Katie Couric returning to morning TV, but not the Today Show. The former CBS News anchor who spent 15 years on NBC's Today Show will be hosting Good Morning America next week, sitting in for Robin Roberts, who will be on vacation. That's interesting.
That
Guest
is
hosting.
really interesting. Wow. Rival networks. Whoa. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, Roberts co-hosts the show with George Stephanopoulos, news anchor Josh Elliott, and of course weatherman Sam Champion.
Yeah, I love him.
He's great. So Robin, watch out. I don't know.
Robin. I don't know. You know, that's scary. That's how I think it was Katie who actually sat in for, was it Deborah Norville on Today's Show when Deborah got pregnant? I don't know. It was something like that. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Look it up.
Well,
but that's how she ended up getting the full-time spot.
And I remember hearing rumors too. They were talking about like if Diane Sawyer took off in the evenings, having Katie Couric fill in for her, and Sawyer said, "Whoa, nobody."
Exactly. Whoa, nobody.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I love it.
You know, so because that happens a lot.
It happens a lot. And speaking of Anchorman, you may be happy to know if you're an Anchorman fan that Ron Burgundy is coming back because Anchorman 2 is set for production. So a lot of fans of that movie will be happy to know that.
I've been hearing the video playing over and over today. A lot of people in the newsroom are excited about it. Well, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy.
Kind of creepy.
A new spa treatment is slithering into the spotlight. Snail facials.
Yucky. We're hearing that snail mucus, yes, I said it, snail mucus, has been turning up in beauty products because apparently snail slime can help skin regenerate, minimize wrinkles, and eliminate scars. We'll have to ask Dr. Bear about that. Yeah, that's coming up later in the show. So Christy and Dean will have to inform us if snail mucus really does the trick. I hope not.
Yeah, I don't think I will be one to like submit myself to that.
I get the creeps just thinking about it. Yuck.
Yeah, that's gross.
Not a fan. Well, you know what? You may want to think twice before ordering a strawberry Frappuccino from Starbucks, too.
That's right. You know, it's that time of the year you're making that transition from the hot coffee to the fraps.
Yeah.
But look out for the strawberry one. Vegan communities in the Twitter world are blowing up about this. The recent findings that the drink's pink color comes from an extract made from cochineal beetles. Beetle juice, basically. The story got legs when a Starbucks barista tipped off a vegetarian website that the drink is not vegetarian friendly. And you can see them there, they were mashing it all up because it uses the dye from the beetles to minimize the artificial ingredients. So
I'm creeped out.
The pink, it doesn't come from the strawberries.
Oh boy, Beetlejuice in your belly and snails on your face. It sounds like a good morning at New Mexico style. Well, look, if the FDA says it's safe, then that's good. But I always like, and I heard you saying it on the news this morning, I like to think that when it's pink, it comes from maybe swished strawberries.
Right, exactly.
That makes it sound a lot better. So what's not creeping me out is the good weather. At least there's something good to talk about.
Weather is very nice out. Very, very nice. So get out and enjoy.